You know, it's supposed to be an easy bipartisan win, with the actual winners supposed to be our veterans, who would get better benefits after being exposed to toxic chemicals while working near burn pits while at war. Other toxic chemicals as well. You remember Agent Orange in Vietnam? That kind of stuff is what they needed help with. And it would have helped 3.5 million veterans get the medical care they need without having to jump through too many hoops to get it. The bill passed the House back in June, the House of Representatives in Washington, D.C., without the support, by the way, of both Idaho Representatives Russ Fulcher and Mike Simpson. They voted no. It then passed the Senate a few days later, 84-14, without Idaho Senators Mike Crapo and Jim Risch's support. They also voted no. But because of administrative issues, well, they made some changes to the bill. Some language had to be changed, and then there was a second vote that was needed. That vote happened Wednesday, and it failed, with 25 Republican senators flipping their votes. So the big question is why? Well, a lot of the naysayers, well, they say it was because of the $400 billion of mandatory spending versus discretionary spending, whether they could have this money to do with what they wish or if they would have to ask for permission to use it over a 10-year period. $400 billion, the vocal critics said, that had nothing to do with veterans, which is how Crapo and Risch explained their no votes the second time. Well, we asked for a better explanation of this no vote last Thursday, but Risch's office responded with they had nothing else to, quote, share at this time. As for Crapo, well, today they did share, and he told us the PACT Act failed to advance in the Senate last week because Democrats forced a vote on a bill filled with budget gimmicks to score political points. It's not that we, Republicans, don't support veterans, but Democrats should do a better job of working together to come up with a better bill, he said, one without a nearly $400 billion slush fund for unrestrained and unrelated spending. He also blames Democrats for not allowing a vote on an amendment to this bill, one that would have removed that $400 billion without reducing the funding for veterans' benefits. But what is that $400 billion in unrelated spending? What's that all about? We don't know. We were hoping to get specifics, but we haven't heard back yet. From any of our delegation, by the way. We've asked for answers to our specific questions from all four. The bill may get another life, though. Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says he plans to schedule another vote this week, and if they don't get it then, well, they're going to have to wait until September because Congress will be on a month-long recess that begins on Friday.